Hi everyone, my name is Namita. Welcome to my channel, and today's topic is how to remove hesitation while speaking in English. Now, those of you who are working on improving your English skills definitely have this hesitation factor. It's not that you don't understand English, it's not that you cannot read it, you cannot understand it. Of course, you can read, understand, even you know a lot of good vocabulary, but when it comes to speaking, the first thing that stops you is your hesitation. Now, why do we hesitate when we have to speak in English? Tell me one thing, when you're talking to your friend in your native language, your mother tongue, do you ever hesitate? No, you don't. Then why do we hesitate when we have to switch from our native language or our mother tongue to English? It is because we are scared of what the other person would think. We are somewhere scared of the unknown. It's an unknown territory. We don't know if the other person will be such a good speaker that his vocabulary I would be able to understand or not, or he might throw some such situations on me which I would not be able to respond. It is just that we are having this fear of unknown. This is unknown. You're so comfortable in your native language, so comfortable in your mother tongue that you never hesitate. But with English, it is not your comfort zone. This is the time when you have to come out of your comfort zone. So that is why you feel hesitant. That is why this hesitation is not letting you speak in English. So certainly it is important that we remove this hesitation, we keep it aside, and we start working on our English so that we can speak English just like our mother tongue, just like our native language. So it is very much possible because it is just a skill that you need to practice. It is possible. So there are certain things that you can do to remove your hesitation. Everybody would tell you that watch English movies. We all watch movies, we all consume content. It is not something different nowadays with phones and laptops, everything around. We all consume some content. Just switch that content to English. Yes, it is possible. You have Netflix, you have Prime Video, whatever, watch it. But I would still say read a book that is in English. Any book, you can pick up any book. I have got so many of them. I'm sure that you even have it. So any book that is in English, read that. And when you are reading, read it aloud. When you read anything aloud, your ears get used to listening to you in speaking in English. When you are speaking your mother tongue, your ears are so used to it that okay, you are going to speak your native language. But when you read something, so whatever is written in this book is all correct English. Maybe you are scared that when you will say, you might speak wrong words, you might form wrong sentences, incorrect sentences, but whatever is written here in an English book is all right. It is all correct. So when you read it, your ears are getting trained to listen to you speaking good English. You have to train your ears, and ultimately your brain is going to get trained with you speaking in English. So you have to train your tongue, your ears, and your brain. So the coordination will make you fluent in English later on. So read out loud. This only if you're doing nothing and doing this one thing, this can change your communication game completely. Trust me on that. And I suggest this to every single student of mine, that read out loud. Pick up any English book, any novel, any self-help book, anything which is written in English, and start reading it aloud. Let your ear and your brain hear you speak in English. The second thing is, be patient. It's a process. It needs practice. So many learners come to me, and after 2 sessions only they say, I cannot see any improvement in myself. How are we going to go with it? It is a process. Be patient. You have not learned your native language in 1 day, 2 days, 10 days, 3 months, 2 years. It took you so long to become so fluent and confident. Remember how were you speaking when you were 3 years old, 4 years old? So how do you think this other language is going to be just a part of your life in a flick of the eye? No. Be patient. Don't leave practice. It all depends on your practice. So as much you practice, you'll gain command over English language easily. Now, this brings me to the third point, which is practice regularly. Every day you should practice. Now, how to practice? Some of you might have hired a trainer, you have a mentor who's guiding you. Some of you are learning through YouTube videos like this, but the major practice that you'll be doing is talking to yourself. Keep talking to yourself. Your self-talk will help you a lot. So you got up in the morning, wish yourself good morning, get to the bathroom, brush your teeth, you're taking a shower, keep talking to yourself. Okay, today I feel like wearing a white, let me open my almirah and pick something white. Oh, what am I going to wear with it? What are the matching shoes, the matching bag? Everything. Keep saying everything to yourself in English. Now, this should not be in your mother tongue. Talk to yourself in English. This is going to be a big practice, and this will take you to a non-hesitant you who speaks English fluently. The fifth one is mimic. Mimic the native speakers or the people who are very fluent in English. Not necessarily the native speakers from your country, but who are fluent, who you know are good speakers. Mimic them. Pick up their words, pick up their tone, pick up their choice of sentences, pick up their gestures, pick up their expression. Mimicry can help a lot. For confidence, we always say fake it till you make it. It's the same with language. So mimic it till you learn to speak it yourself. So fake it. Mimicry means you're going to copy someone. So copy them. There is nothing wrong in it. Ultimately, you will develop your own language skills. So copy till you are not fluent. It helps when you begin with copying, and when you start speaking sentences like them, you will naturally add some of your words, you will add your vocabulary, you will add your expression, and then you will have your own speech. But to begin with, mimic the people who are good speakers or the people who are native speakers. Now the next point is keep reducing the translation time. You have to track the translation time. For all of those who are non-native speakers, those who don't have English as their first language, who are learning English as their second language, it is that we think of the thing in our mother tongue, suppose it is Hindi, and then when we speak, we try to translate it into English. The first way is this is how people speak. But your aim should be reducing that translation time. If initially it's taking you half a minute or even more than that, it should come down to 15 seconds, 10 seconds, and ultimately no thinking time. It should be, you should think in the same language in which you are speaking. Thinking in English, it happens. I have created a video on how to think in English. It is step-by-step video, which I'm going to link somewhere here. You can go check out that video. So how to think in English is another way, but you have to keep working on your translation time. It should come down. If it has started with 1 minute, it should come down to 30 seconds, 15 seconds. So you should not take a lot of time in translating, but that will also eventually happen with practice. You have to practice and start talking to yourself. If you have no one who you can talk to, then just talk to yourself. You yourself are enough, and that's all you need. Keep talking to yourself, and naturally you'll build a good command on English, and your hesitation will remove itself. Okay, now these are the major points, but I would just add on something like, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Keep making mistakes. Make as many mistakes you want to make. You should not be scared of making mistakes, because why we hesitate is because we're scared that we might make a mistake and the other person will judge. Don't worry about judgments. People are going to judge anyway, so don't worry about judgment. Make mistakes. None of us is a perfectionist. We are all making mistakes in one or the other area. So what if you will make it in English? Don't worry about that. Make mistakes. Take help of a mentor if you have to. Watch movies in English, which I've already mentioned. You can even use the apps. These days, with technology being so advanced, we have so many apps, learning apps that are there. Take help from them. There is nothing wrong in it. Apps about vocabulary, apps which help you speak in English. So what's wrong in it? Take help of technology. These days, it's not at all difficult. Listen to podcasts. There are so many ways which can make you fluent in English, which can actually help remove your hesitation. Hesitation is nothing but the fear of unknown. It is nothing but the fear of making mistakes. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. If you stop worrying about making mistakes, then you would be able to remove the hesitation from your heart. So I'm ending this video on this note. Keep practicing your English. Keep talking to yourself every day. Switch all your sentences into English for a few months and then see the difference. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye bye till then.